So I've been reading this book called Atomic Habits. It's one of the better ones, I think, as far as self improvement goes that I've read. And here are some of the things that I have taken away from it. So there's this thing called habit stacking, where you pick something that you do every day, and especially something that you like to do, but something you do every day, and then you try to put in a habit that you want or need to do before and then after. For example, I something I do every morning, I turn on the coffee maker and make coffee. So I built a habit stack around turning on my coffee maker. So before I turn on the coffee maker, before I allow myself to, I have to say my morning prayers, which, takes like 30 seconds. Just to, really become more spiritual and focus my mind at the beginning of the day. And then right after I turn on the coffee maker, I use this little thing. This foam roller is super nice. Like, it has really helped my back a lot. But so right after I turn on the coffee maker, I have to immediately roll out with the foam roller. So like I roll out my whole body pretty much, like back, abs, chest, thighs, as much as I can. But that's my first habit stack, is the morning prayers, and then I allow myself to turn on my coffee, and then I immediately roll out with the foam roller. And I've been very consistent, and it's made it, it's surprisingly easy to build a habit. One, I wrote down making dinner is something that I love to do. So what I'm doing is, it says if music, then dinner. So before I make dinner, I have to practice my guitar and my piano. And then I allow myself to make dinner. Here it says after dinner, then dog walk. So after I eat, I immediately take the dog on a walk, which is good for him. He loves it. And it's also been, really good for me too, to like kind of get over that slushy feeling you get after eating a bunch of food. And another thing is in the habits checklist, they say make a list and check off your habit when you do it, which I was already doing with my list here. And been very consistent, more so than I used to be before I started habit stacking. Yeah, it's been a good book, and that's some of my, the habit stacking thing is probably been my biggest takeaway so far. There's other things in there, like make your habit that you want to get into easily accessible. So like I took my guitar out of my room and put it in the living room. So now it's like right there. I can just pick it up and practice. But yeah, it's been a good book, a lot of helpful stuff. And yeah, so far I built the habit stack around turning on my coffee maker and then around making dinner, which is two of my favorite things, and I do them pretty much every day. So I'm going to incorporate that, or I have been, and we'll kind of see what goes from there. Like as I think of them, I'll try to build habit stacks around other things that I do every day too.